and welcome. I'm your not-so-humble Game Master, TJ, and this is Dice of Ages, presenting CrestVahllen, The Baker's Dozen, Episode 37, Razed, Ruin, and Rosy. Without further ado, let's get into the recap of the previous episode. Before the rest of the gang bed down to rest in the quarters assigned to them by Big Boba, Hurt decides to draw a simple boob on Nakano's forehead, as she had passed out with her boots on. The violet Ibcast awakens with an intimidating glare upon her face, but is then commissioned to tattoo a rose on the back of Tamrin's right hand. A Scoop sends an awkward message to Hannah before the troop finally take turns on watch and succumb to sleep. A Scoop attempts to deepen his understanding of the stony rash, while Nakano has a nightmare of falling from the sky, awakening on the 38th with her spidery limbs significantly weakened. A slice of elven toast helps to slightly ameliorate the numbness before the party head back to the main chamber with the Shai Fei Long mural to meet with Big Boba. Tamrin attempts to check if the other blue Dracosh also has a rose tattoo, but is met with gloved hands and is given a similar pair for himself. Big Boba seems anxious and unsure what to say, taking rigorous notes within a leather-bound notebook like a stenographer. The well wall still stands active as its custodian warns the Baker's Dozen to prepare to defend themselves, supplying them with 2 vials of catalyst dust. With little to no information gained on what they are supposed to do once they pass through the other side, the party is ushered through the event horizon, its direction being actively manipulated by the mysterious yet familiar mage. Falling sideways through the continuum, the group attempts some zero-gravity acrobatics, resulting in a tangled Nakano and a whiplashed Tammy. Eventually, the band successfully thread the unconventional egress upon the wall of the continuum, disgorging upward from a village well before landing among several wooden abodes, engulfed in blazing flames. Now, let's get back to the action. Welcome back to CrestVahllen. Hey, that was pretty good. Where the fuck is my mouse? Where is my mouse? There it is. Yeah, hey, welcome back. Baker's Dozen, last we left off, they had just traveled through, Baker's Dozen had just traveled through a well wall continuum with the help of Big Boba to get where they are right now, which they haven't really been able to figure out. All they seem to have disgorged themselves from a well, like an actual like water well, and landed on some grass around some trees. And then there's this orange and red glow around them because there appear to be several buildings in the area, in the immediate area, that are on fire and burning and like falling apart. Then they also heard, Scoop heard some yelps and screams and like pained exclamations from people perhaps in dire straits, seem to be emanating from some of the buildings nearby. That's where we'll pick up there.
You're screaming, or at least whimpering. Maybe these buildings that are on fire.
Which ones?
Yeah. Can I tell the direction, or is it just?
There appear to be, so there's multiple, and they appear to be coming from like multiple buildings around here, like quite a few of them. From
How
what
many buildings?
there appear to be what looks like 4 buildings, from what you can tell. At least like that's what you could see from where you can see right now. You're kind of like, the well is a little off the beaten path from, this looks like a village or something like that. And the buildings are tall, they're like wooden, they're made, it's like a somewhat nicely made town. Like in like, you know, a lightly wooded area. You are kind of behind one of the buildings where like off to the side where the well is. So your like perspective is, you aren't able to like see all of it. You'd have to like go around the corner to get a better like view as to what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You do see what looks like one individual, like the second floor of the building that you're closest to, is like that wall is falling apart, and you can see through now. There's like a hole in the wall. There is somebody kind of trapped on the second floor, and the building is burning around them.
Okay.
Looks to be.
So is that the closest one to us then?
That is the closest one to you, and I'd say that's maybe like, let's see, like 90 feet from you.
Okay.
Something like that, somewhere between 60 and 90 feet.
Somebody want to help me catch them? See if they want to jump?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever you'd like to. Okay.
Sounds good. I say that pulling the arrow out of your ass.
Great.
Can
So
I
you go ahead.
Can I cast Sleet Storm on that building?
Oh.
You can if you'd like to.
It's a 40-foot radius. The range is 150 feet, so I can probably just do it right where I am. Right where I am.
Yeah, a 40-foot radius. So it's a 80-foot diameter.
Centered on a point. Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a big spell. I mean, if I can encapsulate 2 buildings at once, that'd be great.
So if it's an 80-foot, that's 5. That's 16. You could probably get. Holy crap! I spent so much time putting all these in there, but you can get all 4 buildings in that area.
Oh,
That's
shit.
insane.
Sick,
Whoa.
dude.
Insane.
Solve this problem immediately.
Damn.
Nice.
Blue's clues right there. I found that popperin.
We're done.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's pack it up.
We righted the wrongs of the world, guys.
I think you can get it because that would be like it's 5 feet, 80-foot diameter is 16. It's like 60. Yeah, you could get like 80 to 90% of all of the buildings. With
I'll
that spell.
press to digitize anything that's left over.
Okay, well, before we get there, here's what happens because things are happening fast, and so you go there and you cast the sleet spell. Go ahead, mark it off.
I don't
You
even need to
cast
go
that-
there, I assume.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you are where you are.
Okay.
You cast the spell and a storm starts to appear. I actually need to check one thing now. Actually, because that's not something that. Yeah, not close enough. Yeah. Okay. So snow and sleet starts to fall across all of these buildings. Now, it's not just. It doesn't immediately douse everything. It's going to take some time. Just like when firefighters like douse a home with water. It
The
doesn't
area
go
is
out right
heavily
away. It takes-
obscured, and exposed
Yes.
flames in the area are doused.
Right, and not all flames are exposed because not all of the roofs
Like,
of
no,
all
no,
these buildings
yeah,
have fallen through. So like,
I
but
get what
yes, I'm just saying, it's still gonna take time over the course of for you to fully extinguish it. Just like how firefighters fight a fire, they don't just spray the hose and then the fire's done. They're there for sometimes hours to get it done. But yes, it is a magical thing, so it's gonna be quite fast for what it's doing. I'd say that you get rid of quite a bit of. Oh my God, how many of these do I have to delete now? Quite a bit of
Guys,
fucking
You
Jesus
cast
Christ.
delete flame icon.
I don't think I'm not gonna spend the time to delete all these flames. We're just gonna we're just going to theater of the mind it. Pretty much any flame that is open to the sky would be, for at least the foreseeable future, as far as we're understanding it, extinguished. Does that make sense? Any ones that are in an interior will continue to burn until the sleet storm has been on it to make pretty much waterlog the wood so that it can't burn. Does that make sense?
proceed with caution. Just do, I guess, pretty much just do perception checks because that's what Big Boba said.
So your passive perception picks up something as you and these clouds start to form. It is night, by the way. It's like it's still like 3:30 a.m. and it's night. There's a moon in the sky. It's like lighting stuff up, and so's all the fire around that's lighting things up. So I'm also going to do this to make sure that you can see what's going on. I'm just going to lock that there for now. Boop, 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 boop,
Are you
boop,
going to
boop.
share your screen?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But the cloud starts to appear. The sleet starts to fall, and you just hear a bunch of as you see one by one quite a bit of the flames, especially on the roofs, begin to douse. It does, unfortunately, for the moment, like it does help out the situation, but not all the flames go out, and the people that are still in there are still like in danger. You know what I mean? Like because they're inside the houses, they're not on the roofs of the houses.
I mean, I could just do a 1 layer down with Sleet Storm again. So it's inside the houses.
I don't think that's how it works. And it's still concentration, so you wouldn't be able to hold on to the first one. So also like you,
I mean,
if you were to cast, it doesn't say that it like reaches through walls and around corners and stuff like that. So if you casted it in an area, it would be contained in that area. Does that make sense? It doesn't just permeate through walls because I believe it even says, it doesn't matter. The spell calls down a storm from the sky. It doesn't make a dome in which sleet just begins to fall to gravity. So it's like calling a flash of lightning from the sky. Like it needs to originate from someplace. It's not. Granted, it would originate if you were like underground and in a dungeon or anything. It would originate from the ceiling of that contained space. Just like yes. So I believe if you would go into like the second floor of a room and it was like open up enough, you could cast it onto the ceiling of that room. Yeah, and you would have it fall, but it wouldn't fall to the next floor down, and it wouldn't go outside either. You know what I mean? Right. It doesn't say it just like produces in the. It doesn't matter. That's the way I have to rule that. Also, you would drop it if you just cast the next one. But anyway, you summon this storm, and sleet starts to fall, and you hear and you listen through all the pitter patter of the and the raging sounds of the fires. A voice that's kind of pierces the rest of it. There's prominence of the voice, and you hear just like, "What the hell? I did not say that could happen." And coming from like around the corner in like the space in between all of the buildings. Boom, 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 boom. So, Yes. Yeah. Then while you guys, you said you were, you said you were gathering near the bottom of where that one building was and the wall was missing, so that you could try to catch her.
Yeah.
She looks a little like kind of frantic. I don't believe she's noticed you. Oh, she is. She notices you. Who's running over there?
I think Tammy had said that he wanted to, right? And then.
Okay,
that
yeah,
would help
Tammy can head on over there. Who else?
I said I would help Tammy.
Okay. You got it. Anybody else? What are the rest of you guys doing?
I could join.
Okay. Nakano heads over there. Cool. Hurt will. She's gonna walk over to the well. Because she's like, oh, you don't need me 3 people to grab that, and I can't catch that person anyway. I'm tiny. She walks over the well and she kind of looks down in the well and she's like, whoa. And there's like this blue kind of glow coming from like the interior of the well. And she's like, cool. A Scoop, you are doing what after you've cast the spell? And you've heard that voice.
Remaining concentration. And I say, come on, Hurt, let's go. Follow me. We gotta stay together.
Okay. Where are you going? Are you going like around to, like, the interior of it, like towards the other buildings, or?
Intercept the voice, I guess.
Okay, cool. So you go,
Yeah.
so you like go around the corner of the building so that you now can see all 4 buildings, and there's kind of like I don't want to say thoroughfare, but like there's an intersection there. You grab her, and she's like, oh, all right, this is really cool, but okay. And she comes up behind you, and then you see the source of the voice that is walking towards you, just kind of nonchalant, just striding towards you. Hips swaying back and forth, clad in pink, spiky armor, a blindfold on their around their eyes, like blonde hair over the blindfold, a like I don't want to say tiara, but some sort of like band that sits on their head that's kind of like a crown or a diadem that's made of like the same kind of
Thaumaturgy, harmless
wait,
tremors.
hold on, let me finish. And she's like she's just kind of like walking towards you. She's got a blindfold on. She's tall. She's like anywhere between 9 and 11 feet tall, and like ridiculous.
We got an anime villain now.
Very like she, like, and her like her body type is like very Amazonian, tall, slender, pale skin, blonde hair, spiky armor, with like pink and copper accents. She wields, as she's walking towards you, kind of striding towards you, she wields 2 what looks like very large daggers that are kind of curved, but they're not like quite daggers. They're more like the size of a short sword, but they're curved and they look deadly, and they have like a green tinge to them. As she just kind of has them by her side, and she begins to like pick them up and put them and cross her arms with them and kind of rest them as she's striding towards you. And she looks at you and she says, and she points her dagger. It was like, was that you?
Can I make a perception on the blade? See if it's poison?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check. Granted, I
18.
don't... 18? Could be. Could be. It's hard to tell if something is poisoned by looking at it. That's more of
okay.
Yeah.
You gotta feel it.
Yeah.
You just said a green tint, so
Something
like,
is-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to feel it. Yeah. Or you could lick it, maybe. Maybe that'll work. They said,
No, it was the one behind
hey,
you.
talking to you. Was that you? As she continues to get closer to you, like kind of like with a sense of purpose. She's getting closer. She's only like now 40 feet away.
I'm gonna throw my voice. Thaumaturgy.
Okay. Where are you throwing it? As you cast a spell.
No, it was me.
Where are you throwing it?
Well, I'll get closer. Off to the side.
Okay,
Like-
to one of the other buildings.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I just don't know what you mean when you say closer. Closer to what? The one of the other buildings?
Well, I mean, I can only reach 30 feet with this spell, with a range, so I'll just
Okay, I understand.
30
So,
feet.
so where is
I
it
got
you're
an
trying to
angle.
throw your voice?
probably the opposite of Machete and Tamarin.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're going away from. Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
get a little closer to the other building here. You get a little closer to the other building, kind of sidle up along it. This one is also in flames. Hurt just kind of hurries her way over to your side, and she's like, "Hey, where are you?" And then you throw your voice while like Hurt is kind of like, because Hurt like saw this individual and she like. She just
I
like
just do
has her
that,
mouth
like-
agape and watching, and then she realized that you've walked
Like
away.
the-
She's like, "Oh shit!" Like, holy crap, she's tall. And you thaumaturgy your voice into another building. What do you make it say?
No, it was me.
No, it was me. Go ahead and roll a deception check.
How tall did you say she was?
She's it's hard to tell from right now, but she's anywhere between like 9 to 11 feet tall.
What?
She's like giant kin kind of like look to her. She's
How tall?
tall.
How tall are you?
She's like
a
Andre,
4.
Andre the Giant,
11
like, but
feet
she's
tall.
slim and slender and just tall. But she's like, her proportions are the same. She just is like had one of those little mushrooms that said "bite me," and she got a little bigger. You know what I mean?
She's like Navi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say like around that
I got a 4.
height. Yeah. What did you got for deception?
4.
4. So you cast thaumaturgy and throw your voice into the building. And she watches you the whole time while you do it, but you don't see how she's watching you because she's got a blindfold on, and she looks like she can't see. And she's like, "For real?" Okay, you know what? You're really fucking annoying. I don't need this today. I'm gonna have everybody please now roll for initiative.
Oh, not bad.
And I will pop this up for y'all. And I will share the screen with you guys.
I roll so low for initiative every time.
I think there's maybe been one battle where you've gone ahead of pretty much anybody else. Like,
They roll.
This happened. I remember the last campaign we did too.
yeah.
Change your dice, man, please.
I always. No, this is way before. This is a curse on my person.
Okay.
When I played a barbarian who's supposed to go first for every initiative,
Yeah.
I didn't. I never did.
Okay. So, let's go down the list then for me. Scoop, what did you get?
15.
15. Okay. Hurt got a 11. Macheni, what'd you get?
19.
19. Nice. Nakano.
19.
19. Okay, Nakano, you're gonna go before Macheni, right? Oh wait, what's your?
I have 20 for
Oh,
dex.
so Macheni's gonna go first because Nakano has a 18 for her dex and Macheni has a 20. Tamron, what'd you get?
5.
5. That's the same exact initiative you had the last time you were in combat.
Classic.
on my little things here. That's amazing. And let me just double check this then. Okay, cool. So actually, I believe. Yeah.
Is that me?
The individual is
Yeah.
going. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys in a second everything. I did share it with you. Yeah, I was able to import all of your actual
You can tell from your sock.
models. Scoop, I fixed your height so you're not
You
an
can tell from your
actual
legs.
giant on the table. Cool.
Damn, I
I
wanna
bought them
dig
all from my
bigger than-
account on Hero
Yeah.
Forge so that we can have it through Tailspire.
That's
Thank you.
fair.
And because they figured out a way to link it up now. Cool. And I just need to make sure I do that. Okay, we got it. Here we go then. Okay, so up first is actually
Yeah.
she is
Okay.
up first. I'm gonna show you what's going on here in a moment. So this is what this is what she looks like here. We'll give her a torch real quick just so you can see a little bit more of what's going on.
Oh, cool.
And we'll just keep it that on there so that it's easy for us to see
Oh.
all the models. There we go. Boop. Okay. A Scoop, you are here with Hurt. You were facing her, and so was Hurt. And then we're gonna go. This is the well you came out of, and you can see that blue glow that's coming out of the well. These are the buildings that you've been able to see. A scoop. Now you kind of get a better idea as to lay of the land, what's going on here. These are you three. We've got Misheni, Tamron, and Nakano all there, trying to rescue this individual here. Yeah. So that's what's going on here. Up first is this individual in the pink armor and this red, like, I don't want to say loincloth, but like draped cloth that goes around the front and the back of her form. Scoop, you get. Oh, actually, we're just gonna do it. Okay, so first thing she's actually gonna do is, after she says "not today," she's just gonna bum rush you. She's absolutely just gonna fully rush you. It's first turn. So, 5.
I haven't
10,
been damaged
15,
in a long
20,
time by
25,
an enemy.
30.
That's a good point. I'm kind of hurt, so I'm just gonna ingratiate myself to her if that's cool.
Okay, you got it.
Like, your armor looks so pink and pretty.
Great. So she moves 35 feet up to you.
Oh,
and
she has to make. Wait. She has to make a dex save first because she's in the sleet storm.
Oh, right. Yes, absolutely. You got it.
Are we all affected by the sleet storm?
Yes. All of you have
difficult.
to. So let me show you the size of the sleet storm as well. By the way,
I think it's difficult terrain as well. So
yeah,
if she has...
I believe everybody has to roll a dex save or they go prone. By the way, so this is the size of the sleet storm. By the way, that's where it's all big. If you can see that, hopefully. So it's huge, and it gets pretty much all of it, meaning you are in it. And there you go. So, she has to roll a dex save. This is magic, correct? So she has advantage. That is a 24.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay, so she does. So nothing happens to her, right? But it's still
Wait.
Does it still always serve as difficult terrain?
Wait, that's weird. Wait,
I
your
thought
creature
it did.
starts.
If they start the turn in the sleet storm, you have to roll a dex save, and if you fail, you go prone. I believe that's how it works, right? It doesn't actually do any damage,
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
but it is difficult terrain, which means she does have to use. Okay, so she's actually gonna. So she has to use more movement in order to get to you. So she's gonna bonus action dash in order to get to you.
Also, is she concentrating on anything?
No, not right now.
Okay.
No, she's not concentrating on anything. So
yeah.
she's going to bonus action dash in order to get to you. So you choose all her movement and her dash in order to get to you. And then she's going to take her blades and go grab it and like just this quickest and slice you twice with these like hand scythe kind of like green tinged daggers. Boom, 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 boom. There you go.
I'm definitely gonna take a fuckload of damage.
So we'll see what's going on here. That is a boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, doom. Doom, ba-doo. 15 to hit.
That's my AC.
Okay, so you take the hit. We're gonna roll some stuff here. So it's the first turn.
Is it poison? We'll find out.
She does have. Oh no, you're right. She is concentrating on something.
So if that's the case, she has to make a concentration check.
It's not a disadvantage though. It's just a regular concentration check.
It's just regular disadvantage, or regular, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
against your spell save DC. So that is a 15.
Failed.
That's failed. Okay, she loses her concentration on something that was like causing her blades to like vibrate and shimmer. You see them not shimmer anymore, meaning that she doesn't get advantage on this, which means she can't assassinate you because she could have just killed you in one fucking hit.
Oh
What?
shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That exists.
But yeah, has assassinate. So it's the only time she can do it too. It sucks. She loses her silent blade. Okay, so we're going to do.
This
We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was the right spell to choose.
You take 12 points. I'm sorry. No, you take 15 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw as she stabs you in, like, right in the armpit with one of her daggers or one of her blades.
Constitution. A 6. It's definitely a fail.
6. So you fail. So you're gonna take. You feel like as poison just begins to flood your veins.
Paralyzed.
Nope. You take 19 points of poison damage as that poison just enters your veins. She then is going to take her second attack with the other blade. That is a 24 to hit.
Clearly a miss.
Does she take like Wrath of the Storm stuff here, or like Fury of the Storm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it on both hits or just the first one?
It's only one reaction.
Oh, so are you using your reaction for the first one?
Well, no, that's what it is. It's just a reaction. So it's...
I know. I'm saying, are you using your reaction? You have to use your reaction in order to have it happen.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna use your reaction. She has to roll Dex save. That is a 17.
I haven't. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
She succeeds.
Okay. So she takes half damage.
Or he, or they.
She.
Nah. Yes, half the damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. So I got 11 on the
So
die.
half to 5.
Yep.
Okay. Great. There you go. So she. Okay, I'll narrate it in a second. She hits you with the. Oh wait, it was just one of those. I keep forgetting that. Because
I lose concentration of Sleet Storm.
You lose concentration on Sleet Storm. The Sleet Storm drops from the first thing. You take 7 more piercing damage as she stabs you with the next blade. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
Are the fires out at least?
The ones that are viewable to the sky are out. Everything else continues to burn. I am not going to fucking deal with it. We'll say the ones that have kind of like half cover like this, like these walls here, we'll just say
I got another
half of them
6.
have actually fallen. We'll figure it out. We'll do theater of the mind. Just if you guys want to travel through it, I'll just tell you what happens. You got a what? I'm sorry.
Another 6.
The 6. So you're gonna take more poison damage. Oof. You take 29 points of poison damage
I am down.
as a scoop.
Whoa.
So she rushes over to you.
9 points.
She slips
rushes
over to me.
Yeah, she rushes over to you and does that like baseball slide at the last second on your sleet, and she like at one point, and then like she raises her blades and like gets kind of hit in the side of the face with a piece of sleet, and she's like, ugh, and then her blades stop vibrating, and then she takes the first blade under your armpit as you go, ah, and the poison enters your body, and she pulls it out and then stags the other one into your femoral artery into your leg, and you fall to your knees as the poison then pumps through you yet again. The electric sparks and like an arc kind of shoots out from your shoulder at her from one of your pauldrons and conducts her and kind of grazes her on her cheekbone, leaving a little scar mark, and she's like, that better not scar. And she pulls out the blade, and a scoop just like unable to breathe from all the poison just collapses. Boom. And the scoop is down.
Oh my god.
That is boom, boom, boom. Their turn, I believe. Yeah, no, that's their turn. It is now Miss Shenny's turn.
So overall, we don't need to make the check anyway to see if we fell prone because.
Nope.
Cool.
Right, because your turn didn't happen yet.
Yeah. So, like, no, a scoop. Because I think I can see him, right?
Yeah. If you're right here, this is you, right here.
And I mean, he did do
and you
thaumaturgy too.
Try to
so,
look
like,
through if we're like. Yeah, I'd say you could probably see him
Damn, she's tall.
through the fucking. Yes, she
Yeah.
is very tall.
She's taller than the trees. I'm going
Well,
to.
these are all shrubs, but yeah.
I'm going to cast, pull together, just thinking about the spirits of nature, and put a spectral little falcon over a scoop. And basically
so we can see
with that,
everybody better.
yeah. So whenever you move in there for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there. So I think I could heal him right now if based on that phrasing,
Whenever
right?
you move, or
When
just repeat
whenever
what you just
you
said.
or a creature you can see moves into that space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay, so he won't get healed until the beginning of his turn, because he cannot move, and he hasn't moved into it. Or right, I think that made sense. Like if it's summoned on top of a creature,
Yeah.
sure, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, fine, sure. That I don't have a problem with that. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can roll healing if you like.
Okay.
As like this spectral falcon just kind of like comes out of your chest, like this is ethereal, kind of ghostly, like a phoenix spawning from the ashes, and just sprinkles this type of glimmering like magic thing as it flies around you in a circle, kind of like those dizzy birds, like meow 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 meow. Yep.
Cool. And then that was my bonus action, and so then I'm gonna.
So how much healing did he get?
He got 3 points of healing.
So a scoop, you are no longer unconscious. You are conscious, but you're still prone with three hit points. You see a scoop cough as those little sprinkles out of his body and some of his wounds begin to slowly close.
Okay.
Run away.
We've got the scary lady, and then I try to take a couple shots at her.
Okay, yeah. So that was bonus action, right?
Yeah, that was a bonus
Cool.
action. So.
I think I can pull something up there while you're rolling for that stuff. See what I can find for a little. Go ahead.
Okay. Probably not. 16, does that hit?
Does not hit. I mean, it does. It just glances off of her.
Oh, God.
Put this out.
That's even worse. So. Oh, wait. No, that wasn't 16. It was 18. Sorry. Does that hit?
That just hits.
Awesome. The other one definitely didn't hit, though. Good. 13 points of piercing damage.
You got it.
Not magical, but.
That is, whoops. That little ethereal thing is now flying above a scoop.
And then can I basically try to climb something? I want to get to higher ground so I have a vantage point. And I do
Sure.
have a climb speed of 20 feet. So
You got it. So this is the battle map. These are your surroundings. Do you want to climb the building in front of you that's on fire?
yeah, but it's not all the way on fire anymore, at least because of the
no. I would say,
storm.
why don't you go ahead and roll an acrobatics check to try to scale. I know you have a climbing speed, but to scale the wall in a way where you avoid like the hot parts and like try to dodge the flames. That kind of deal.
That's 15.
15? Yeah, I'd say you got 20 feet, right? So let's see what we've got here. We've got
And then I've got my regular movement of 40 feet, but
So you can just get up to, I'd say, with your movement, I'd say you can probably get up to, like, right here if you want it to be.
okay,
Does
cool.
that sound good?
Yeah, as long as I have a good line of shot.
Yeah, that's your line. You see, you're kind of like looking over
Awesome.
that roof
Yeah.
to this thing. Yeah, you got it.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, you do so. You just like run right past the person that's like, help. Great. That's your turn.
Yep.
That is Nakano then.
Am I able to save that person with web? Maybe, I know like they would have Auden, but
You want to like shoot the web at them? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
like, creating a way for them to just jump on the web.
Oh, you want to make like a fireman trampoline out of your web?
Trample.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you could do that. What's the radius of the web? Is it like 15, 20 feet or something like that?
Oh. I don't know that one.
That's okay. I'm pulling it up now. Just so I remember. 20-foot cube. Yeah, so what you can do is like boom, boom, boom. Four. Yeah, so I'd say you could probably like connect the web to like this tree, and like two sides of the building. So it just is elevated about like maybe 3 or 4 feet off the ground to make like a boom.
Yeah.
As you just kind of Spider-Man it all over. Tammy, you're gonna get Tammy in it, but I also can say that you guys kind of moved over here and I kind of decided where you were. Tammy, you can be like a little like out of the way over here if you'd like to be. That way you're not like in the way of the web or something like that. Does that make sense? We'll just put you there. And then so the web is gonna be like from this tree to here. And then like from there, it's going to attach to this tree to make like this kind of like triangle thing. And it's also attached to this, well, like more like a polygon. That makes sense? Yeah, you can absolutely do that. I will say that this building here is still very, very hot and still very much on fire. So the web will burn. I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw for the web on your turn every round to see if it burns away or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
cool. Cool. You use your action. You use Spider-Man of the web there, and you now have a web. And she just like looks at you, and looks at the web, and looks at you, and looks at the web, and like beginning to be like, what do you say? Do you do anything?
You can do it.
Roll a persuasion check to inspire her to jump off of a burning building.
I'm very
I
persuasive.
wish I had a web. I think I
feel like
do.
Nakano is telling me to
14.
come across
I think
as
14 is kind of.
sarcastic. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, you do? Yeah, you think 14 does it?
I think 14 is persuasive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually interesting because, what is that? Is that that's wet. No, I want a spider web. I don't think I have a web thing. Oh wait, I might have it here. There we are. Hey,
Ooh.
big old thing.
Oh, cool.
We can do it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We can put some, like.
Oh wow. It's a web.
Here. We'll just like kind of make
I'm
it
constantly
like this.
impressed by it. Tailspire.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whoa.
A lot of
So
web.
cool.
So there you go. So like you've made this web there. Oh, you know what? I really should have done it, but I should have made it taller. But that's okay. I can fix that. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Oh my god. Undo. There we go.
Make the grass.
Yeah, you can make it taller. Oh fuck. There we go. And that way it's kind of like up off the ground. Damn it.
Oh.
I should have done that. Oh, crap. It doesn't matter. You get the idea. I'm not gonna waste time doing it.
I get
But
it.
yeah, so the web is there. Cool. So here's the deal. You try to be like, hey, you can do it, and be inspirational, and it works to an effect, but instead you're just like you just flung webs everywhere. Your limbs are out and you're this shadowy tiefling creature with purple horns, holding your swords in there. Well, after slinging web, and there's still like a little bit of residue like left from like your hands and on parts of your limbs, and you're just like, you can do it. And they're like, oh, and they're just like more intimidated and scared into jumping. Like, okay, and she like so. She gets an advantage on this because of the web. Yeah, she rolls her dex stave and jump down, and she boing, boing, boing. She is gonna end up being prone, but she is totally fine. And she's stuck there, I believe.
Yep.
But that's okay. There we go. Boom. She's not dead though. Great. That's your action.
Great. I can move closer to the
You're affected
second.
by- Go ahead.
I can move, right?
Yeah, I would say because you have spider limbs, your web does not affect you.
Oh. Can I move
'Cause you
to the
can
other
just-
side of the web? Like,
Yeah.
by the
Yep.
tree?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll get us where we're looking.
Yeah, I just want to get a better view
Sure.
going on.
That it then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then that's your turn, Nakano. You have saved an individual.
Can you hide behind the tree?
Yeah, I
You do have
want
bonus
to be
action.
like. I do want to be like I don't want to be like seen. I want to be near the tree. It looks like
if you want to use your bonus action to hide, use your cunning action, your bonus action to hide, you can. You go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Stealth.
What if they're the bad guys and the
Oh,
tall
yeah.
lady is the good guy?
That's true.
It's possible.
25.
25.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, you feel like you're pretty confident in your stealthiness and sneakiness. Great. That is then a Scoop's turn. A Scoop, you are prone with 3 hit points, sitting right here.
We're a big scary lady.
And we'll do this so we can get a better view of what's going on here.
Oh boy. I'm going to Misty Step towards the party, towards like Nakano or whatnot.
Okay, cool. You can go 30 feet, so you can go that far.
Mhm.
That good?
Yep.
Cool. You're gonna stay. No, I want to select you. There you go. You're gonna stay prone though, is just right over there. Boom. You, like a little storm cloud, starts to roil around you and then disperse, and you're no longer there. And storm cloud appears over on there, and you. There's a small little crack of thunder and lightning as you over there.
Going to get up.
Got it? You get up.
And who else is around? Is it just Nakano right there?
So we've got Hurt here. We've got the healing, the ghosty thing here. Nakano's right here. This is the lady that jumped, and this is Tamron right here.
And I'm up on the roof.
And I
Yeah,
do.
and then Machete's up on the roof. Yeah, right here.
Can I do enhanced ability at level 3 on Hurt and Nakano? For,
Well, you can't. Enhanced ability requires you to be able to touch them, so I don't think it has a range.
Yeah, that's why I said Nakano and
You
Hurt.
can't. Nope. Well, you can't touch Hurt because you just teleported away from her. So.
And you also did just cast a spell too.
And you
right?
can't cast 2 spells in the same
Oh,
turn, unless it's a cantrip.
Is my Curse of the Aelip, does that count? Or as a spell?
Your Curse of the Forbidden is I don't know. It is not a spell. No, it does not use a spell slot. It is an ability.
And I'm gonna throw it on the individual.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
It is. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to use this one. Where is it? On.
Are there any other citizens in the...
Oh, there it is. There it is. Needs to roll a wisdom.
Okay. That is a boom 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 boom. A 19. Straight.
Succeeds.
So nothing happens to them?
Nothing happens. I just run.
Okay. Okay. You can only move 15 feet because you stood up. Do you want to go into the web or where do you want to go? There's a little compass right here if that helps. Right here is a little compass.
I'll just keep going north.
Okay, that's going to put you in the web.
I mean, I'm going to try to avoid the web, but...
Okay, so
yeah.
do you want to go west or east in order to avoid the web?
West.
Okay. So you can go... There's route right there. That's as far as you can go. Boom. Okay. Now it is... Scoop, that was the end of your turn. It's now Hurt's turn. Hurt's like... Just kind of like... Saw you like go down... Come back up in a matter of seconds... with this like ethereal... falcon thing, like her jaws agape, then see you disappear and roil in a bunch of clouds, and then see you reappear, and she's like, and she stares at this woman in pink armor, and she's like, "You hurt Cow Daddy. I'm gonna stab you a bunch of times." And then she starts raging, and she's going to just try to stab them a bunch of times.
Get the Achilles tendon. Come on, you got it.
Boom. She's gonna stand right there. She's gonna fucking get her. Stop doing that. Boom. No, it's dumb. Blah. The first one's a miss. Second one's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Also, she has this aura of like a storm around her. So they have to roll dex save. They fail their dex save, actually. So, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so she's gonna take damage from the dagger and from the stike, as like the small cloud that's kind of roiling and moving around her. It shoots out an arc of electricity. Where is? Right, there it is. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm gonna do some damage here. Natural 20. Come on, give me the damn thing. Here we go. All right. Okay. Nice. 6, 8, 9. Plus plus 2 is 11. Plus rage. 14. So she does 14 points of damage with her second attack, and boom. And that's all she's going to do. She's going to stay there and rage. Great. That's the end of her turn. Tamarin, it's your turn.
Hey, finally. Can you show me 20 20 feet
From you?
between...
In what direction?
No, from her towards me. Or towards us.
Sure. That is 20 feet right there. Right
Okay.
there. That's 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Bone Storm 5 5 feet, 1 square to the right of that. So I guess 15 feet away from her.
Okay, like
so she's
you wanna
right
put
in
it, like,
the
here?
radius of it. Yeah.
okay, so it's gonna get hurt as well.
I'm gonna be real careful though.
Okay.
Using
Um,
meta magic.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm using.
I think.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You got it. So you see Tamarin like clap his hands together and then like dig his hands into the air with like his fingers and go and try to like lift up, and you feel like the ground rumble as something be unearthed as the ground and the grass kind of like move like water for a moment and kind of get dug up as something is being pulled up from the ground as a bunch of like old bones just pop up from the dirt and begin to swirl around and creating a clattering, and then a bunch of more bones add, like, who knows how old these bones are, dinosaur bones and a bunch of other people's bones and just of creatures that have died here, and somebody, he just pulls them all up, and there's just this swarming mass of just bones in like a small hurricane. And Hert's just standing there and untouched in her little like space that they're just not just leaving her alone, making sure that they don't hit her. And as they just go, keep smacking into this, it's like, what? Stop! Oh my God! This is, oh my God! What do they need to roll? A dex save?
Strength saving. Strength.
Strength saving throw? Are these bones?
Yeah. Scary, right?
Strength saving throw, that is an 11.
Failure?
What's your
Oh.
save?
Right. Right.
I do that.
Let's take a look.
I love how you were just like, they failed.
My spell save DC is 15.
Right, so she
Nice.
fails. So what happens? What do you do?
She takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Anything else?
Not yet.
Okay. So it's like, so this
6
is
damage.
like where the that's the bone storm, I guess. 'Cause that's
No,
what
it's
you
a little
wanted
bit more. It's
It's 20-foot radius.
it. Okay, so you want it like there, right?
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, so that's like the bone storm. That's the bone storm. Cool. It's in that area.
Is Hurt okay?
She's gonna roll it.
Oh,
She said
right.
No,
20
she's
damage?
chill.
said-
She's
she-
good.
she's
Okay,
chill,
no,
that's
she
right.
doesn't. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's just
No,
she's not being
6
touched.
damage.
6 damage total. Anything else or no? Or is that
Now,
it's
as a
just the
bonus
damage?
action,
Okay.
I'm going to make a ranged spell attack on her. I have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere.
Okay, is it a
Nice.
spell or is it a cantrip?
What's that?
Is it a,
This
is it
is-
a leveled spell?
This
or
is I can do this as a bonus action.
oh, as part
um,
of the
as
spell.
part of
as
this
part of
spell.
the bone storm.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck you with this bone in particular.
Yeah. The biggest bone I can control.
Yeah, you pull out like a
with my
leg bone from a
mind.
brontosaurus that's just
Yeah.
kind of titanically moving around, and then I just got to go, just like knock her ever so slowly and lightly on the head. But it's got so much mass that it's not. It's boom.
And it's
Tell you
electric. Did
why
I tell
I'm
you that
from
the
Long
bone?
Deck.
Did I tell you the bone is electric
The bone is charged.
Yugi.
from the storm?
I like the idea of like instead of a big bone, actually, it's like a couple bones that are just rubbing themselves together to create static electricity, and then
Is it possible that my spell attack is +7?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
it's your,
18.
It's your charisma plus your proficiency. Your damage
Then,
is
yeah.
just your charisma. What'd you get? 18?
18.
18 hits.
All right.
Nice.
Just hits.
4d6 lightning damage.
I want to see if I have bones.
Because it's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, I want to see if I have bones.
Bone storm.
4d6 bone damage.
4d6 bone damage. Here's a bunch
Why
of
not spell-
bones.
Why not spend 2 more magic points here to make a couple of these dice a little bit more powerful?
Bones.
Cool.
Bones.
Oh,
And stuff. Bones.
The bones.
Yeah, that's good enough. Bones. Bonk.
We've turned this quaint village into Halloween.
Yeah.
Uh,
So how much damage did you say it did in total?
Hold on, I'm gonna use some magic points.
Oh, okay. You're.
But my
This
iPad
is-
I got the 6, so just give me the lightning damage or electrical damage.
No, I know, but I'm gonna
Yeah, of course, of course.
re-roll it.
Supercharged bones.
yeah.
Super bone. No fucking way. I rolled 2 2s on 2 of the d6s, so I used 2 points to re-roll 2 of them. I rolled another 2 2s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your 2s.
So this is what happens. You do all of that. You make the bones and hit her with the big bone. And you're trying to as you're throwing the big bone that's kind of electrically charged at her or whatever. You're like, no, get bigger. And you pull your hands out, and the bone just kind of stops. And you just feel the bones inner monologue being like, I'm as big as I can get, and just bonk them. With some electricity. 15. 15. You got it. All right. Ow. She's like, ow, ow. This is disgusting. Oh my god. This is. When I get over.
Oh, look at all those bones.
I haven't been in the water. Oh my god, there's still ants on.
She seems unfazed by 15 damage.
Does this place look familiar to us?
The only person that could possibly would be Nakano. Nakano, you can roll a intelligence or a history check if you like.
Let me see. Let's do a history.
Go ahead.
Maybe we're in the past.
17.
17. This looks. You don't recognize this town in particular, this village, but the biome that you're in looks very similar to ones that would be throughout the Protectorate, specifically, most likely parts that would be somewhere perhaps on the west side of the Razorfang Mountains. On the west side, so part of the Protectorate, and it's plains of greens and lightly forested areas. And you do see if you well, actually no, you can't see that far, but you feel from how many woods with seeing as you're far traveling, you travel all over the place, that this could be the amount of trees or the density that would possibly put you close to, at least somewhat relatively close to the base of the Razorfang somewhere, and on the west of the side of it. Great. Cool. That is then Tamron's. Are you done, Tamron? Are you gonna move?
Yep.
You gonna do anything
That
else?
was my action, bonus action.
Okay.
I'll stay there.
Okay, you stay there. Tamron is done. Then we're going to do top of the order. Then back at the top, it is then this individual's turn. Man, I think what she's gonna do is, dang. Yeah. Yep. She's going to now be like, okay, enough. And she's going to disappear in a smoke of like really dark mist and like really dark clouds and end up over here. And then she looks at you, Nakano, and she's like,
Nakano's hidden.
oh, right. No, Nakano, you're fully hidden. She can't see you. Then she's gonna... Yeah, that was her bonus action. So I think what she's gonna do is she's going to... She has a good amount of movement. I think she's gonna try this. She saw you cast the spell, and she's upset about it. Stop that.
It wasn't me.
She's going to roll, see if she can do this thing. Nah, she's not going to do it then.
Fuck.
First, what she's going to do is she sees you, Tamron, across the way, and she's like, ugh. And she's going to toss a dagger all the way over to you, at you. Disadvantage because it's very far. That is boom, 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 boom. A 15 to hit you, Tamron.
I'll use shield.
Shing, as you
I have
pull up
to
shield.
do. I have to do crazy, man.
Oh yeah,
right.
several times.
Shit, this is my second time doing crazy magic. Oh, crazy magic happened when I did storms.
Okay, cool. Let's do the thing then.
$68.
68.
So close.
Okay. Okay. You feel stuff boiling after you pull the bones up. You feel stuff boiling around in your body. You feel like you're about to sweat, and you're schwitzing, and you just feel like like you're gonna explode, and you're like almost boils start to form all over your skin until they finally pop, and like this spray mist of like acid just goes everywhere, all
Ew.
around you.
Gross.
In like a 60-foot radius around.
Whoa! What the hell?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Gross.
Which is 60 feet is 12 tiles.
Yeah.
So she didn't move here yet
Yeah.
because this happened when the bone storm happened, and it's not going to hit her or hurt when that happened. But it does get all of your allies and the innocent person.
Is it a hemisphere or is it just a
It is.
cloud?
It's a 60-foot radius, so in any way. So I actually think it gets you too then.
It does.
Okay, cool. As it just like squirts and sprays acid everywhere.
Sorry.
So how tall are you?
Was
Michelle?
that me?
I am 6 foot.
A Scoop, how tall are you? Like
I'm
7
6
foot something?
Yeah,
What?
something like that. Yeah.
Seven foot something. Nakano, how tall are you?
6'9".
5'4".
Something like that.
Yeah, because Fearball is giantkin, so you're 5'4". Okay, and Tamron, how tall are you? Well, actually, not you. I don't think. Does it say you?
But no, I'm not prone yet. No more than-
Yeah, each creature
pro.
within 60 feet, so I guess that's you too. Yeah. And the individual that's there. Okay, Tamron, how tall are you?
I don't remember. I think I said I was 6'2".
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
about right.
Machete, you take 6 points of acid damage.
Cool.
Tamron, you take 6 points of acid damage. Nakano, you take 5 points of acid damage. Scoop, you take 7 points of acid damage.
I'm down.
And Scoop is down again.
Too bad that she wasn't in there because
And
she could have taken
She
11
could've taken
points
a
of
lot.
acid damage. Yeah.
the woman in the web is... The woman in the web takes 5 points of acid damage and is melting from acid. Oh my god, my mouse is having a problem. Oh, I think the batteries are dying. Crap. Crap. Battery's dead on my mouse. So yeah, old woman is unconscious and being dissolved by acid. Well, not old woman, just woman that jumped off.
Let me roll my second wild magic.
Sure.
Same number, but we're good.
Good.
Okay. Great.
But
So
shields.
she shielded. She threw the dagger at you. You shielded. She went, and she puts her hand and the dagger that flew your way and was deflected by the shield disappears in a tiny puff of smoke and then reappears in her hand as it was deflected. And oh man, she's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, walk up to you, Scoop,
Oh.
and just be like, ew, and just stab you while you're down and unconscious.
And it's 2 failures, right?
Yeah.
Less advantage because you're prone. Okay, good. Yes, that's 2 failed as she just stabs you like directly right into your sternum and just you hear some snapping and popping as the sword gets or the
Does that
blade
still
gets
count
removed.
as a reaction for my thing?
No, you cannot take reactions when you're incapacitated.
Okay.
Those are her 2 attacks, and that's her move. As she fully just.
You don't need to keep stabbing me, man.
What the hell?
She didn't do the thing.
You
Okay.
have 2 failures?
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
failures.
because he is unconscious and he got stabbed, and a melee attack when incapacitated and unconscious is an automatic critical hit, so he takes 2 failures. So he's 1 failure away from being fully dead, like permanently dead. Okay, that is her turn. She couldn't do much of anything because she had to get out of there. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to move on then to Misheni.
Is a scoop more than 30 feet away from?
From you?
No, from the little falcon. I think he
shouldn't
is,
be.
but if you can just double check.
He is, because this is 30
Yeah.
feet.
Okay. I am. All right. I'm going to try to. Well, can I? Do I have line of sight with her or no? Is that shrub blocking?
Let's see. I would say, yeah, you've got line of sight. She's tall enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Say, yeah. Yeah. Whoops.
Okay. I am going to. And then how far away am I from a scoop?
About 45 feet.
Okay. Can I like? I'm gonna first take two shots at her.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah. 13 misses. What the fuck? 12 misses. So,
She just like without looking as she's pulling out the blade from a scoop, you try to shoot her as she's paying attention. She just goes and with her other blade, without even looking, just blocks both arrows.
I am going to then try to. Can I like? This is gonna be dumb, but like run and jump and like try to get a little bit more. Will you? Because I'm up on the roof. Try to give just 5 more feet to basically.
Where are you
get
trying to
over-
go?
I'm trying to get to like next to a scoop. So
Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll an athletics check for me?
Okay.
See if you can run and jump.
Come on. Okay. 18?
18. Okay, yeah, cool. I'd say what you can do is you can jump, I'd say to like here and land safely on the web. And so you don't take any fall damage. I would then say that you need to roll the dexterity saving throw that Nakano, against Nakano's spell save DC to prevent from being stuck in the web.
Okay. It's 19 on the die.
You're fine. You can then, I still think it's like difficult traits, so you can move. I'd say all of your movement you can get next to a scoop.
Okay. I'm going to use my ability to just really push through and use some extra energy, and as an action, try to do a medicine check to stabilize him.
Okay. You don't have cure wounds. You don't
No.
know it, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. And my falcon friend is too far away.
Right.
That's 19.
19, that's a success.
Or actually, sorry, 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay,
Yeah.
that is a success. Scoop, you are stabilized, meaning you no longer need to roll any death saving throws, but you're still unconscious at 0 hit points. You will need to roll saving throws again if you take more damage while unconscious. You're pretty much just back to a blank slate, but you're not bleeding out anymore. Make sense?
Yep.
As you do some doctor stuff and sort of like, as this person is like just standing there and still prepping, you run, jump over, try to pull him away, and like stuff something in his wound and pour an analgesic in there and a coagulant and wrap up as much as you possibly can to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Come on, friend, come over here. And I'll give my little falcon friend to come 30 feet closer.
You got it right. So they'll go
Just,
there,
as the falcon flies.
there. Okay, cool. That is that then.
It's my turn.
Great. Nakano, you're up. A scoop, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to sneak up behind, like right by the well, or
Okay. You want to
Yeah.
sneak up behind her?
and yeah, and use my blade.
Okay,
Glad
go
I
ahead.
get
So you're
close.
going to have advantage on this because you are hidden, and you'll get sneak attack as well.
Come on.
Woo!
Do it.
20.
Nat 20.
Hey, hell yeah.
Yeah, natural
That's what I'm
20.
Yeah.
So you get to double everything.
Yeah.
So you roll twice as
Holy
many
crap.
sneak attack die, and you roll twice as many die for your blade. All of it. Double it all.
Okay.
Get rid of some of her
Beautiful.
confidence. Shake her.
Okay. Hold on.
Hot dice, hot dice.
It's her confidence.
So-
that
Hot
scares me.
dice.
Yep. I need some. I need a
Use
bar.
some die.
Yeah.
You need
Um.
D6.
Yeah.
How many?
I have 5. Give me 4.
One of these looks like yours.
Send your kids to camp.
Huh?
Your dice. You're
That's so
sending your
random.
kids to camp. Your little dice children. You're sending them to camp to have a fun time with Angela for a little bit before they come back home.
What a weird.
And then it's
What a
plus my
weird
dex,
name.
right? With the sneak attack, it's plus my dex.
Well,
Well,
yeah. Well, the blade itself, it does the extra bonus damage that is your dex. Yes.
Mm.
Not every sneak attack die gets that plus. It's just you roll all your sneak attack die. You double how many. You roll a die for your blade, and then you roll all the die for your sneak attack, but you roll twice as many for both of those things. And then you only add once the bonus damage after you've added all those together.
Ah, okay.
Which I believe is +5 because it's a +1 if it's a blade of
Yeah,
Electro.
it's plus. Yeah. 34, and then the plus 5.
39 points of damage.
39. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cool. So
Oh.
why don't you explain how you like sneak up behind her and stab her like this?
You did that a little too well.
You just like skitter and slimp in there, and what you do is that you stab so well, like you nick her carotid artery on her neck as you just and try to do a killing blow. When you do so, though, is that you realize that her constitution of her body is so strong and so battle hardened and just so like her toned muscle is like stone. So you actually only nick the carotid artery rather than sever it because it's like this thick rather than it being like this thick. But you do a good amount of damage, and she's like, "Ugh." And like she starts bleeding all over the place and puts her hand up to stop it as she crushes something in her hand and stuffs it on her neck in order to stem the bleeding. Now there's like blood all over her armor and like coming down the side, and she's like, "Do you have any idea how hard it is to clean my blood off of this thing?" It's still your turn. You have bonus action if you like it.
While she's weak. Second attack.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. 14.
14 does not, as you see her do this and like kind of be somewhat unfazed by what was supposed to be a lethal attack, turn around and you try to stab her again real quick, and she just quickly parries it with just a flick of her wrist. I wasn't done. Don't be rude.
Run.
Yeah, okay. That is the she doesn't look great. She's like covered in blood now. She's but she's still moving around. Okay. Nakano, then that's it for you. A scoop, you're up.
Shit,
Hurts on
I have
deck,
to
and then
make-
Tamron.
I'm still at 0.
Right, you're stable, so just nothing happens. Actually, no. What I give you when you are unconscious in battle and you're stabilized, if you can roll, you could roll, but if you can only ever do anything if you get a nat 20.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. It is then Hurt's turn. Hurt is going to avoid the bone storm expertly. Come on, Hurt, move. 10, 15, 20.
Wait, with the owl there, do I, get
think
a
it might
point?
still.
It's not on top of you. It's too far away.
Oh,
Be,
okay.
difficult terrain for her.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you say it again?
So I think it might still be difficult terrain for her.
Oh, it is?
Let's see. She just succeeds her saving throws.
Well, didn't you use?
That's what Careful does?
I think so, and I think that means that if, right.
I don't know. It's your spell. You tell me.
I'm unclear.
What?
Yeah, because it says against the spells full force, so that means they would just succeed.
Automatically
saving
succeeds. So if she succeeds, but she doesn't. Okay, so she still takes damage then,
No, she doesn't.
because people
Because
who
in order to
succeed still
take the
half
damage- No. If they succeed
When you
the
cast
strength
it.
saving throw, they no. If they fail the strength saving throw, they take 2d6 damage. That's it.
And if
So
they
she succeeds, so she doesn't take the
doesn't
damage.
take any damage. That's really doesn't
No.
say half damage. Really
No.
wild. Okay.
I
but
mean, the
it's
big thing
still-
about that is the lightning bolt that I can do
like
as a bonus action is like
Got it. Okay.
As a
does-
bone is section.
is it difficult terrain for her?
the bonus.
Jesus.
So yes, it would be then.
Okay, so she's going to use her action and she's going to use her movement and her bonus action in order to get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She can only get there. That's as far as she can go. She's going to throw her dagger at this person, though. We'll see how that works. Oh, I think she just hits. Yeah, she just hits.
Is that dagger me?
Okay. It is. Nice. Okay, it's 6 points of damage. Awesome. Okay. That's all she can do with her turn because she had to trudge through all the bones. And you can hear like ow, 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 ow. Like the whole area is just this clattering of the all these like bone chimes and everything. Okay, that is the end of her turn. Then, Tamron, you're up.
Can I see where I am in relation to her?
You are over here.
If I move north, so to say, or I guess that west.
Okay. Yeah.
Enough. Can I try? I'm trying to get her with lightning bolt without hitting anybody else.
I mean, everybody's in a line right here.
Right. So I'm trying to move west so I get her
you're
at an
gonna hit
angle.
Everybody.
Trying to get her at
Okay.
an angle.
She's really tall
Okay.
too.
So
Like, can you do like?
you
Yeah,
mean
can I just
you
hit
mean
her
like
head?
I'm right behind.
yeah, you know what? I would
Right?
say probably. Yeah. By the way, this way is west. Like this is the compass, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. But if the problem is if you go down there, it hurts right here, and she'll be hit with the angle that you're trying to miss somebody.
Oh, okay.
So
What
I
if
would say,
go-
yeah, you can just aim for her head because
Okay,
technically,
I'm gonna
because
do
she's
that.
more than 5 feet tall, so she takes up 2
Yeah.
squares when it comes to like
Height.
her height. So yeah, you can just shoot for the other square, and Nakano is the shortest one among you, other than Hurt.
Great.
So and even though she's up a little bit, yeah,
And a scoop is prone, so
Yeah,
exactly.
I was bent over
Sweet.
anyway.
Let's do it.
So
It's great. You're just like, what do you say to let your friends know that you're gonna blast her with a lightning bolt like right at them?
duck.
Duck,
Well, say-
Machete.
no,
You're already like kind of down with
you
the
gotta
scoop, and you see him
low-key
charging
say
up.
it. Like wink at them.
Oh, goose.
Stupid.
Just what does goose mean?
like, stay
He's
wench.
unconscious.
Quiet, unconscious.
Everyone else is shush.
He just
Machete, you turn around to
shuffles
see it,
along.
and
Goose.
Nakano and Machete, you turn around to see just as he's like creating this plasma ball and starts firing it your direction, and you both go, whoa, as you dip down. She gets to roll dexterity saving throw, correct? It's lightning bolt,
Yes.
right? So dexterity saving throw. Okay,
Yep.
she got a 24.
Oh, no.
So she succeeds.
Yeah.
Okay, she has evasion, which
Yes,
means she
she
takes no
succeeds.
damage.
What?
She has evasion, so if she succeeds on a dexterity saving throw, she takes no damage from the attack. So she just fully
the
does like a superhero split and just goes and like fully just splits like both sideways without even touching, and just
That's-
splits down and
that's-
ducks down and completely avoids the lightning bolt and stands back up. And she
Unacceptable.
said, "Oh, you have now become my priority."
Unacceptable. Okay, well, that's scary, but I will also try to get her with another big bone. She's 60 feet away from the center, right?
Within, yeah.
Right, let's see. The center was like right here-ish. I don't know what those bones are. I don't want to deal with it right now. I'd say that this was the center or something like that. She's
Yeah,
just
she's good,
within. Well, I mean, 60 feet. It's 120.
No.
No,
Oh, I'm
within
sorry, like
60 feet of the
60
center.
I understand. So I'm sorry. So the bone storm is 60 foot radius.
No, I can just do the bonus attack within 60 feet. But if she's not
I
within the sphere,
understand.
then I don't
that
get
it shoots
advantage on
out
the
of the
attack.
storm. I understand. Yes. You can just hit
That's
her.
cool.
Yes. As just a singular bone just comes hurtling out of the bone
I don't
storm.
think it hits. 13 doesn't hit, right?
It's not. She just she grabs the bone in the air that's about to hurtling towards her and just crushes it with her hand.
Okay, so that didn't go well.
Anything else? Would you like to move?
I'm gonna use my movement to go the opposite direction of her.
Okay, you're gonna run away
Yeah.
and then try to summon a bone at her, and she ducks it and crushes the bone, and she just she's you can't see her eyes because she's got a blindfold, but you can tell that she's staring right at you, without blinking, kind of deal.
Well, she said I'm her top priority. So
Yeah,
I'm
and
running
so
away.
you do all these things and try to magic at her, and she just avoids it all, and you're like, shit, and you just start fleeing in full force. 5, 10, 15, 20. Go to the edge of the map.
She
As
can't,
you're just sorry guys, I'm out of here.
she can't get me if I'm not on the same plane.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Well, I'm hoping she
Can you-
chases me away and
Can
leaves
you
the guy
just turn
alone.
yourself into
The
a
cool thing
plant?
is that you get to the edge, you turn yourself into a plant and just blend in. If you go to the edge of the map, you end up on the
Camouflage.
other side, like Pac-Man.
Oh, really? That's
No,
funny.
not really.
I thought it was, I thought it was part of the game, not reality.
Okay. Cool. Tamara, that's your. Do you have a bonus action? Do you want? Oh wait, no, you did.
That
the thing.
was my bonus action.
Right. Okay, Tamara, that's the end of your turn. That's the end of the round. Then we're back to her turn. She is done with y'all. She's going to. Ooh, yeah, you know what she's gonna do? She's going to provoke 2 attacks from both of you, but she's gonna bonus action move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Why is that a bonus?
30. She's
Get
dashing.
away
Hold on. Let me just do this proper. That's 5. That's 5. 10, 15, 20. Oh. No, let's just do it this way. And she's just going to jump through the trees. Oh, God. Won't let me do the thing. There.
You can jump through
That's what
trees?
that's
She
what
is tree phase?
Oh, you know what I mean. It's just because there's collision with this bullshit, so it won't let me move it. So it's just used 5 more feet. But it doesn't matter. That's what she got with her dash. Misheni and Nakano, she provokes from you.
I would like to take that opportunity to attack her. Yes, I would.
So here's the deal. I'm gonna say that. Right. Yeah. Nakano, if you hit, you get sneak attack because it's per turn, not per round.
I get sneak attack now.
Well, yeah. If you want to, as she's fleeing from you, she's provoking an attack of opportunity.
Ah.
So if you want to use your reaction to try to smack her again or cut her, you can.
Well, from where I am, you mean?
No, it happened as she took the
Oh.
first step away from you.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's called attack of opportunity. It's whenever you move
Yeah.
out of a threat and without disengaging, you get a chance to use your reaction to try to hit. Both of you,
Ooh,
Machete,
okay.
you do too because she passes by you.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
natural 20.
Hell fucking
You're fucking
yeah.
kidding me.
No, I'm not. I'm. This is amazing.
Fuck her up.
Come
How
on,
are you just
Nakano.
slouching on the bottom of the fucking camera, just being natural fucking 20, and just
Because Nakano does things effortlessly.
Oh my
She's just
God.
like,
Yeah, this
whatever.
This
So
is very
it's interesting.
character.
You
Yeah.
see a lot of some of your techniques. This individual is some sort of rogue, magically enhanced. As far as when it comes to that, she has those types of sneak attack and assassin abilities as well. But you're just nah, and you just fully hamstring her. Go ahead and roll twice of all of your. Do the exact same thing again. You get to roll twice sneak attack, twice weapon attack, all of it, all over again.
Her up.
Machete, what about you?
Yay.
I got 25 to hit.
Okay, go ahead. You guys roll your damage as well.
10,
My
15.
Kopesh.
I got 35.
35?
Yeah.
Holy crap. You hamstring the shit out of her. She's not looking great. And she's like,
nice.
but she's she's still viable. She's just not looking great as you slice her. What'd you get?
I got a whole 7 points. So I just cut like
7
one
points.
more of the tendon that you barely, that
Yeah.
you got for the most part. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I helped.
I've got it. I've got it.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, but she still runs by both of you, uses her bonus action to get there, and uses
You
her movement to
screaming?
get right up to you. Yeah, she gets right up beside you, Tamron.
That's great.
You scream. She's going to try to cut you and stab you in the back.
No, don't do that.
Don't do it.
That is a oof. So 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Please roll a Constitution saving throw. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
12.
12. That's a fail. How many hit points do you have?
I have 18, but now with the 8 knife.
Now you have 10. Okay. What's your maximum hit point value?
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
What's your
45.
45. Okay. Yeah, you could die from this. Holy shit, that's a lot of sixes.
Wait, before. Oh, no, it's too late.
It's not a spell or anything, is it?
No, it's just a regular attack.
Could the,
Can I use Ties of Chaos to re-roll my save?
You can if you haven't used it yet.
I have not. Where's my good D20? Get over here.
You want?
This is no, I need mine. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. That's a 19 on the die, so that's 23.
23. Okay. You were about to take 39 points of poison damage,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
which
Christ.
was very close to actually fully killing you. I would say, like, I think you only needed, you needed like 20 more hit points to actually kill you.
still.
But instead you only take half. So you take, what is it? 39 is 15 plus 4 is 19. So you take 19 points of poison damage, which I believe knocks you out and unconscious, correct? Because you only had 10 hit points left. Correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, as she...
With the 8 points of slashing damage. So that's in total 19?
19 is just the poison damage that
Oh,
you saved
yeah, I'm
from.
for sure dead.
Yeah, the 8 points of piercing as she stabbed you, and then on top of that, like, so you go down. As you just you're like, oh, and you just fall on your face and go down slumping, and she's like, she
sorry.
pulls her blade out. She's like, yeah, double tap, and she is gonna do her second attack on you. Natural 20.
Oof.
But I don't think she can critical on a critical. It's an
no,
automatic critical.
It's yeah.
So it doesn't fucking, if it hits, and it's a natural 20, so it hits, so it's a critical on a critical. But it doesn't make any sense because it's like you can't
You don't do.
do
Doubles.
double, so it doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
But she doesn't roll damage though because
No, she just
Quad
has
damage.
to hit him while she's down. So you have 2 failed death saving throws, Tamron,
All right.
as he is down, and she just stands over you.
Oh,
and she
no.
removes the blade from your coat. Your red, nice pirate coat is now becoming wet and soppy as it's drenched with the same type of color, crimson. That's her turn. It is then Macheni's turn.
You should have gave flowers.
I beckon the falcon over. Come on, heal him. Yeah, over
Okay.
to on top of a scoop.
Okay, it'll just be able to reach him.
Mhm.
So, top of the scoop.
Get you up.
Go ahead and give him a healing.
There you go.
Are you fucking kidding me? 1 point. But you're up.
Nice.
But you're conscious
That's
with
fine.
1 point of.
I
There you go.
I see you come like, help Tammy, and then I turn around and I start
See?
running
Where?
that way, and I point.
You said you
towards
helped me up?
I didn't help you up. I just
Oh, okay.
I don't think she can. That's
no.
yeah.
I just got my falcon.
Oh,
friend
sorry.
again.
I was.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, you're 1 point. You're conscious. And then I just start running after
After Tamarin.
Tammy and
Cool. How far can you go?
I can go 40 feet.
40 feet, so 5, 10, 15. I assume you're
And-
trying to avoid the web, so we'll go this way. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get
I mean,
here. Boom. 40, I believe.
okay.
Yeah, because you have to go around it.
And I'll just
Yeah.
loose
Shouldn't have run away.
a couple arrows at her.
Got it. I'll go ahead and roll.
$13. There we go, motherfucker. That's 24
Nice.
to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Shenny. 12 points.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's my turn because I did.
You like get her in like the thigh. One part of her, it is not armored.
Yeah,
And that's your turn.
that's my turn.
Don't you have 2 attacks?
I missed my first
Oh,
attack.
okay, cool.
Yeah, not
Um,
cool, but
Ah!
you know,
Uh,
it happens.
Nakano, you're up. A scoop, you're on deck.
Okay. Rushing over towards Tamarin.
Sure. Do you want to bonus action dash in order to give yourself extra movement? Or
Yeah.
okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go. That's as far as you can get with your movement and your bonus action.
Yeah.
Should not have run away.
You should not. But
I didn't know she could move that far.
She's fast. She's got a long gait.
I'd like.
You got long legs.
Elongated what?
Use
Oh my god. Nakano, what are you doing?
use my my bow,
Okay.
my crossbow. See
Your
what I
short
can
bow.
do. Oh, sorry,
Right.
short bow. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you already used sneak attack with the reaction, it doesn't re-up, right?
No, it's per
Or is it-
turn. This is a new turn. So
Okay,
yes,
cool.
no, she absolutely can.
Very cool.
The problem is that she does not have advantage or a conscious ally within their enemy, so sneak attack would not proc even
Yeah.
if she hits.
Okay.
Yeah. 16.
16 does not hit as one arrow stinks into her thigh, come from a Sheni, and you try to shoot another, and she deflects it with her metal bracer. That's it. That's your action, bonus action, movement. A scoop. It's your turn.
Oh.
And I try to move as close as possible to them.
You can stand up, which will cost you half your movement, and then you can move 15 feet, which is then 5, 10, 15. That's as far as you can go. At the beginning of your turn, wait, no, because you already got healing from it, right? You can only get healing from it once per round. Okay, cool. That's as far as you can go.
How
If you
far
wanna
am
know
I from Cameron?
From Tamarin, you are about 60 feet, I'd say.
$60
Yep. What you doing?
I'll do a healing word.
Okay, cool. As the range for that.
60 feet.
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and roll it.
8 HP back.
Okay, Tamarin, you're healed by 8
8.
points and you're conscious.
Yay!
No more saving throws.
Thank you.
Okay. That's your bonus action. What else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. I mean, you could use a cantrip for your action if you want.
You could also move closer if you wanted to.
I'll
No,
just
it
use
was
your
all his
crossbow
movement.
here.
No, but if
Crossbow,
he has
right?
an action left, he
Oh
can
yeah,
still
you could use your action to dash if you want.
Or crossbow.
Or crossbow, yeah.
My action to dash. Wait. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Yeah, I'll use a crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead, roll. What's the distance? Range should be fine. She's within 60 feet. You should be fine.
5.
5 to hit. Just
Yep.
goes long. Doesn't even she doesn't even have to block it. Okay. That is your turn to scoop. It is then Hurt's turn, and she's just going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She hasn't been hurt yet, and this is as far as she can go. Right here.
Oh, shit. That's okay, good.
Okay, that is Hurt. Tamarin, it's your turn. You are conscious with 8 hit points on the ground, lying as she's standing over you, drenched in your own blood.
Misty Step.
Okay, where do you want to go?
30 feet south.
Okay,
That's a spell, so I can't cast another spell as an action, right?
that's correct, unless it's a cantrip.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll just chill touch her. Feel cold.
Okay, do you want to stand up?
Do I want to stand up? Yeah.
Okay, you have to use half of your movement to stand up.
Oh,
If you
okay.
teleport prone, you just like, ugh, and you just appear over there prone, and then you're like, ugh. And your jacket is heavy and sopping wet with your own blood as you stand up. You can chill touch her. Go ahead.
It's crazy magic.
Oh, I have to do crazy. No crazy bad. I've done this one in a while.
Just roll. I believe it's just like a roll to hit thing.
Oh, is it a
I
attack?
believe so.
You're right.
Yeah, I believe it's a roll to hit.
19.
Okay. Your chill touch. This hand goes out to try to get to her, and then what she does is bang her dagger on her chest, and make like this clang sound, and this sonic arcane shield pops up, and protects her from and disperses the necrotic hand. And she's like, "Did you really think you were the only one who could do that?"
Oh, I never said I was.
Well, you act like it. You even run like it.
What is that?
I just suck my teeth at her.
Okay, cool. That is your turn. Then I guess because that's bonus action. You have 15 feet if you want to move.
I run away.
You run away? Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, let me move to. I was going to point at the block as you can see. Just against the web closest to the building without being on fire. Does that make sense?
Sure. You can go like right there. Is where
Not
you
on the way.
And-
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
that's what I want.
So
Yeah,
you could be right there, and you were like very close to this, that woman that jumped down there, and then you look and you're like, oh, as you see her body is
She's
now
a
half
wild
completely dissolved by acid.
Ooh.
She rolled absolutely horribly, and she just her. She's dead. She's done. She's not. She's like only half her body is left. And you
you
were like,
mean?
hey, jump off. Oh, I killed you with acid. Okay.
You should only have up to two death saves right now.
Nah, she rolled a natural 1, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes that plan.
So that is your turn then, Tamarin. Up now is the pink armored, like Amazonian. She's like, oh, you fucking coward! Like, this
I'm a
is
range
not
guy.
fashion.
I'm a range guy. I don't
I'm a range-
do close-up attacks.
Oh,
You
God.
kind of suck.
Good for you. You know, I guess, not all of us can be awesome, I guess, then. Fine, whatever. And I meant you're not awesome. Okay. Well, this thing that we already have that color palette covered. So go away now. And she just walks up to you. Bonus action makes her
To me or to
to Nakano.
Okay, cool.
We've already got this color palette covered. I have it. It's fine. You one of us has to change. Actually, no. Let's just. Okay. You know what? And she makes her blade shimmer with a bonus action. And she's gonna stab you at advantage. Ooh, Jesus. 24 to hit. I can't hear you.
Oh, yep.
Okay. Go ahead, please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Not luck. I gotta roll again. I'm lucky.
Oh, okay.
I
You're
rolled.
gonna use a
I
luck
rolled
point?
a 1.
Ooh, yeah, no.
Yeah, let's roll that again.
Okay. You use a luck point. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you get?
13. 13.
13 is a failure still. So just from the dagger, you take 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Well, how many hit points do you have left?
Well, I have. Didn't I get an additional, or we got how many off before 5?
I think you got 5
Yeah.
removed because
Okay.
you're 5 feet tall.
So
You
I
also
have,
ate that one piece of elven toast, so minus 1.
Oh, okay. I have
like, 'cause
40
you had-
hit
you have
points
fo-
at the moment.
oh, so minus the 17.
That
you
would
just
be
got?
23. Yeah. No,
Okay.
23 after it. So
Okay,
that's-
23. And so what's your maximum is what, 45?
45 at the exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Plus
cool.
the
Because
one.
I just want to see if this could kill you or not
45 too.
outright.
Oh.
So 11, 17, 27, 30, 33, 30. You take 35 points of poison damage and are knocked unconscious as she stabbed you. That was just with one strike. She's like, see? That's what I said. Well, at least I don't have to look at you. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Will one of you drag her, like, in a place where I can't see her? Because, look. I have the color palette covered. I'm not changing, okay? No. I am the... Okay, just whatever. Oh my God.
But you wear it wrong.
So,
It's her damn
You're
skin, you
ugly.
bitch. She can't change it.
excuse me?
Yeah,
Excuse me?
she can't change
Okay.
her skin.
All right. Okay, both of you? Okay. You're closer, so I'm just gonna. Okay. She fully steps on you, Nakano, as she just walks over to Machete and to attempt to stab you in the gut.
Oh.
That has an advantage because of the glimmering thing. Okay, that is not good though. It's really bad. They were both really bad. That is only a 12 to hit you.
Miss. I
Miss.
just parry it with the Kopash.
You parry it, and she's like, okay, we're in a fight. Okay, now we're in a fight.
I thought that was kind of apparent. Like,
Okay. That is the end of her turn. It is then Misheni's your turn. Nakano, you're on deck.
All right.
Okay.
She is right in range with me, right? Like
She's right in front of you,
Awesome.
within 5 feet of you. Boom.
Cool.
Hurt should have a torch.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So I take out.
I'll give a scoop one as well,
Why would I need a torch?
just so I can see your character better, because the lighting is limited.
I Can you show me where
The
my
what?
falcon friend is real quick
Over
in
here.
relation to everybody? I'm deciding between two things.
That's your fucking friend. Right there. He's
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Do you need to know how far away he is?
Yeah. I mean.
15 feet to a scoop. 35 feet to hurt.
Okay. I'll move him over a scoop.
Okay.
Please help him again.
Whoops.
Make sure
What
he's
the fuck?
okay.
That's not what I want. Why did it do that?
It's my bonus action.
What the heck?
All right. There we go,
Scoop
that's
you
better.
go there. Okay.
You get 5 points a scoop.
Thanks.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab into her with my chakrams.
Okay,
Just
you got it.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Cool. She waves her hand and the shield pops up again and clangs off the shield.
All right.
Jesus
Use
Christ.
my other
Wow.
one. No, the other one.
It's +5. She has an AC of 18, so her AC is 23 right now.
The other one
Phew.
misses.
You can have an infinite amount of shields, right?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do for the moment, and I'll snort. Actually, I'll scoot around her so that I can try to get flanking with hurt.
Okay, you would be standing on top of Nakano if you did that. Is that okay?
I'm going to move like sidestep. I'm not going to be over Nakano.
Right. I mean, Hurt can move to. It's fine.
Yeah, it just
You'll sit. You can
opening
stand
it
there.
up so that hurt.
I get it.
can
I get it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah,
Moving on.
that's it. And I just snarl.
Okay, Misheni, that's it. Nakano, it's your turn. Please roll a death saving throw. A scoop, you're on deck. It's
I
just
got
whatever's on the
18.
die. Just whatever's on the die. You don't add
Awesome.
anything to it.
Roll 18.
Oh, I thought you said Dex.
No, you don't. No, death saving throw.
Oh, I don't
You're
know
unconscious
why.
and bleeding out.
I'm sorry. 11.
It's 11. That's still a success. That's one success. Because it's 10 or higher as a success. Okay, that's your turn. It is Hurt. Hurt's going to get flanking with you and try to attack her with advantage. Ah! That was a natural 1, and that was
Nothing with
better,
me.
but it still misses because it collides with the shield because the shield is still up.
At least it's not.
She's going to take a
Wait,
second
what happened
attack.
with mine?
What do you,
It's
what do you
not-
mean with yours?
Your turn? Oh, right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry. Go ahead, Scoop. She's still over here. She didn't finish her turn.
I'll use
What?
aid at level 4.
And what is the range on that? Like, isn't that touch?
No, it's 30 feet. So I'll just get close to Nakano and whoever else is damaged.
Okay, and what does
it's up to
aid
3
do?
people.
Give you temporary
Heals-
hit points?
Heals people by 5.
no.
What?
Okay, I didn't think aid actually restored any hit points. I thought it was just temporary hit points. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. Okay, yeah, so it does heal you by 5 and make your max +5. Okay, yeah, technically that makes sense. Okay, I guess that means you're no longer unconscious, no longer bleeding out. On Nakano, you have 5
Well,
hit points.
Okay.
And
So this is
you're
for
casting it
this 4th level.
fourth
So it's
level.
she gets 15 hit points. I get 15 hit points.
Oh, okay,
and
I see.
who else is damaged? Hurt.
I am.
Tamarin?
Tammy.
Oh,
Tam-
well, yeah. I'll just
Hurt hasn't been hit.
make
yet.
sure. Just make sure I'm in the middle of everyone.
I mean,
Where it's 30
you're
feet.
within 30
I
feet.
think that's it.
Yeah.
You're within 30 feet of Nakano is the farthest, and she's exactly 30 feet away from you. So yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
Should we
So
get 15 points back?
you get 15 hit points, and your maximum increases by 15. That doesn't mean you get 30 hit points back. It just
What
means
is
that
that?
your maximum, your ceiling has been raised
Well,
as
that's
well.
not. That's all right.
But you also get to heal 15.
For how long does that last?
8 hours, looks like.
Yeah, 8 hours. It is not concentration though. It just happens. Okay. That's it. That's your action. You
powerful.
want to do bonus action or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I've got no bonus action.
Are you gonna stay where you are? You're not gonna move?
I'm fine.
Okay. Then it's Hurt. Hurt's gonna do the same thing she did before. She misses on the first one, rolls an advantage to the second one. Can't get through the arcane shield that she has up. That is then Tamron. Tamron, you're up. Tiffin.
Lightning bolt to the face.
Lightning bolt to the face.
Yes.
Okay. She sees you charging up, and she's like, oh, "You really haven't learned your lesson, have you?"
Dex save.
That is a 19. You tell me if that's a success or failure against your spell save.
That's
DC.
a success, but
Okay. She has evasion, so she take-
wait.
Okay.
Um,
Ah!
I'm gonna really roll the die here.
Okay.
Gonna
You have to
bend-
roll for
bend luck.
chaos stuff too.
I do. Oh, right.
You're
Look
casting
here and see if I
spells.
can
Crazy
roll a
magic.
4. If she matches my DC, like in other words, if I roll a 4 and she gets 15, that's my DC. Is that a
That's
fail?
a success.
That's still a success.
It's meter
Oh, then
beat.
It's okay.
So if I rolled a 4, she would still win.
It's meter beat. So if
But meter beat who? Like do I beat or
if
does
she
she
meets or when on her saving throw, if she meets or beats your
Oh, okay.
spell save DC.
Then I can't do anything.
Okay, so she saves and she just bends over backwards fully and completely avoids the bolt. Takes no damage.
That sucks.
Yeah, evasion is
I hate
crazy,
her.
man.
I hate her.
She's got.
She like
dude,
disadvantage.
don't make her roll dex saves. She's good at it.
Does she get anything?
Would she be at disadvantage
Nope.
with this many people around her?
She automatically takes half damage even if she fails, and if she succeeds, that's what evasion does. Nakano is about to have it too.
She
She's
automatically
does
takes
it.
half damage if she
Yeah, that's
fails?
what evasion does. On any dex save, she automatically takes
And
half.
she just
if
always
succeeds, she
has
takes
that.
no
That's just
damage.
like that's
Yep.
just
Yeah.
something that she has
It's a rogue
all the
thing.
time, always.
Nakano has it too.
Or Nakano will have.
So she
Nakano
just
will have
succeeds
it.
every dex save.
No. If she actually succeeds on the die, she takes no damage. If
Yeah,
she
but she
fails,
technically
she takes
succeeds
half
every
damage.
dex save. That's what it.
Yes.
That's what it's.
I know what you mean. Like for all intents and purposes, yes. But she doesn't because not every dex save gives you damage. If it causes damage, then yes, she automatically takes
Now
half
my
no matter
lesson.
what she rolls.
Now I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, all rogues have that ability, even Nakano, or she will very soon if you get it at a certain
That's
level.
crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, because they're really good at dex. They avoid that shit. Yeah, give her a different saving throw. Don't give her dex anymore. So nothing happens there. It is now her turn. She's going to turn around and, still with advantage, attack you, Macheni.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I failed.
Okay.
It's only a 5. And let me see if the spirit's still up.
You take 22 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I'm down to 38 points.
38.
Yep, that's fine.
You take 27 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You still up?
I am.
Ooh, wow. That was her first attack.
Cool. Should I count those separately or add them together as far as a concentration check? DC.
They're all part of one attack. So
Okay.
So
So yeah, no, that
There's
drops
no-
because it was more than 40.
the only way you could succeed is if you rolled a natural 20.
Right. Well, let's give it. Nope. All right. Healing. The my little falcon friend disappears.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna make her second attack on you.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Of course.
This could kill you outright.
All right.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Right. 16.
That just succeeds.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
Okay.
But she still gets to roll.
Still might just kill you though.
Yeah, she can't do sneak attack again. But it still might just kill you. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. You take. How many hit points do you have left?
I have 11 left.
Okay, you take 13 right
Okay.
now, puts you down. So
Yep.
think of it as -2 because it's all part of the same
Sure.
thing, okay? So, okay. 6, 4.
I'm poisoned, I suppose, at this point. No.
Well, no, it's not a poison status effect. It's just poison damage.
Okay.
15, 19. Plus,
I saved the con.
I know, but it's a
Okay.
natural 20. I have to roll
Oh,
them all
right.
and then have it.
Right. Sorry.
And then that I didn't even start rolling the doubles yet. That's just the singles.
Great.
24, 25, 26. 43, 50, 55 halved to 22.
Okay. Another 22.
Another.
Okay.
So
It wasn't.
you didn't. It didn't kill you outright.
It didn't kill me
Very well
outright.
could have though. But yes, you are also now knocked down.
All right.
That is. That's her turn, and she just turns to her, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're like a quarter of my size. Can you just run? Can you just go away? Because I like really don't want to even like. Oh my God, it just. You're a pest. Leave me alone. I don't. Why do you have bread in your bag? Ooh, it's moldy. Oh my God, you smell. Okay. Why do you have this little storm? Okay, ew. That is the end of her turn. Misheni, death saving throw, please. Nakano, you're up.
Is that like a mock?
Fail.
Misheni failed her first death saving throw. Nakano, you're up. You have 15 hit points. But you're
Where am
prone.
I?
You're conscious. You're right here.
All right, let's get back up.
Boop, 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 boop. You want to stand up. That's half your movement. You get back up. You're right there.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Finish her.
I want to end this.
Okay, cool. Oh, I'd say if you want to stand over Misheni, you can get advantage with her and flank her.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
cool. You like lift yourself up with all of your limbs. I'll say like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's do that.
it.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
I'm flying.
I don't know why.
I'm astrally projecting.
And you just kind of like are above her a little bit, and you're going to attack her. Go ahead and roll your attack at
No
advantage,
way.
Nakano.
Yeah. Natural
Wait,
You
20.
did not. What the fuck?
She just won this con. She just
Are
won
you
this-
kidding me?
Yeah, it's a natural 20.
That's amazing.
Isn't-
That's 3 natural
Hall of
20s in
Fame.
a
Hall
row.
of
Do you know the
Fame.
odds?
It's insane.
I don't
One in
know.
like 60,000 or one in 40,000?
Well, that's at advantage, so it's 1 in 20,000.
Oh my god.
Do we win this combat?
Come on.
No,
Chop her
Do
head
it.
off. Let's go.
All right.
get her.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Oh my
20
God.
The third tower.
Yep. Hold on.
my
I'm counting. I'm counting.
She
the
can't shield
points.
from that. Because the natural 20 automatically hits. Like, oh my god.
Good.
Oh my god.
That was a good from the song.
39. Oh.
Wow.
Second time.
So here's the deal. She had 38 hit points left.
Oh my god.
Nakano, please describe this creature's demise, or this
Nice.
woman's demise.
Yeah, embarrass her. Embarrass her.
Hold on. I'm trying not to laugh so hard. I take all my limbs and I'd be like, with like everything is like up right now. I'm very angry. Like this.
Yeah.
And
As you
I
start to
take
tower
and I go
above
like
her.
this and I'm like, and I'm like, I'm thinking of what to say to her as I'm doing it. Is she going down?
I do better. I do purple better.
Stab her in the back, like right in her shoulder blades, and like blood eagle, and tear open her back, and like just shove your sword into her spine as you do so, and she just
Holy
like
shit.
starts to like so not fashion, and you see her like the consciousness begin to leave her body, and a scoop. You come on, mouse. Let's go. The batteries are dying.
What a wild.
A scoop and Tamarin, you see something shine and start to glow of like some sort of amulet or gemstone around her neck. It starts to glow and give off little sparks and like little waves of distorted space and light as she starts to like fall to the ground and like in kind of slow motion, and this thing goes begins sputtering and she just gets, and like this bubble in space and reality distorts light for a moment and then encompasses all of her and then sinks and she's gone.
Whoa. Weird.
She's gone.
Okay.
She's just like there,
Oh,
no body, no
good
nothing.
shit.
So and right when that happens, Scoop, you turn around and you notice that the tear and the glow from the well is like sputtering and like fading. What are you guys doing?
Well, saving Jenny.
I'm looking out over here. That's
Okay,
what I'm
what
doing.
are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Medicine
Okay,
check.
technically we're still in
That is
initiative here because someone's still bleeding out.
Oh,
So
okay.
Nakana, you did it. You did. That's your turn. Scoop, it's your turn.
Healing word on Machete.
Good, you got it. Okay, awesome. Machete, you're up. Everybody's still up and awake. What are you guys doing?
Are
Is
we
the-
still in initiative?
Not necessarily as much anymore, but you just let me know what you're doing because this tear
Saving
like, seems to be fading.
townsfolk.
Can you let me know how much you healed me for? Just I know that I'm up, but
Cam,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
8.
Thank you.
TJ just totally interrupted that, so I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing it, I guess.
Didn't future me give us a thing to take somewhere? Do we have that
Yes.
thing? Do we know where to go?
We haven't figured it out yet. We've got to...
Okay, we got to figure that out.
All right. Quick scan.
I'll just sleet storm on the town again.
okay,
Just on
you got it.
The part that wasn't. The
Um,
part that I didn't fully engulf.
You got it. You can do it again. You do a better job. You douse quite a few more of the fires now that you can have a better viewpoint and more direction of it. It appears like none of the
Well,
buildings
walls.
are raging fire anymore. It's more like, and a lot of the wood is like soaked. So it's not going to spread anymore, and eventually will die down on its own.
Okay. The well's going. We gotta go now.
Well, we have to finish our task.
Yeah.
Also, we can just open it again. We have catalyst stuff.
Well, but it's not an actual wall. It's not a portal normally, right?
No? Okay.
So,
No, it's just a well.
yeah.
All right, then do we go?
Yeah, let's head to the.
Is there...
What are you guys doing? Make
Look-
a decision.
Look around. Run over to the well. Look around the town. See if there's anything obvious.
Roll a
for-
perception check.
Yeah.
Everybody can roll the perception
Is there
check
any
real
like
quick.
drop vial here signs?
I'll
big
do
ol'
first level
neon.
detect magic.
11.
Okay.
11.
What'd you get?
Oh, like 5.
Okay. A scoop. What'd you get?
First, 16. With detect
16 with detect magic. I account for that. You do your quick glance around. You feel really confident in your perception abilities. There's nothing here. What you do notice is like debris of what looks like. You don't see anything magic. Like the best of what you are able to notice is some debris from possibly like explosives, like the shells of like explosive devices and stuff like that. But other than that, no, that's it.
Well, like
You don't
kegs
see
of
anything else.
powder.
No, like shrapnel.
Oh, it's already detonated then.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that looks like what kind of caused/started these fires.
Pick one up, pick a shrapnel up, and just jump in the well wall.
Okay.
All right, well, he did it, so I guess, I guess that leaves us no choice.
I mean, yeah. Is
What are
there
you guys
anybody
doing?
else? Is there anybody else around town? Like, hey, everybody okay?
You you roll a 5, so the best you see when as you're trying to run wherever it is that you're running is like some person that looks very, very wet that kind of sticks their head out of a second story, like what used to be a window but now is just a gaping hole in a wall. That looks just drenched and like kind of covered in like soot, but other than that they look fine.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You're good, right? Okay. Still nothing.
What?
Bye. Farewell, townsfolk.
Yeah.
Tell
What are you doing?
stories of
Quickly,
us,
quickly.
write songs. I jump into the well.
Roll.
What are you doing, Kano?
Oh,
Angela,
I
Nakano, what are
said
you
no.
doing?
I said I was running.
Oh, you're
Oh,
running?
Lord,
Okay, so
good job.
everybody's hurts just like, what? Oh, okay. And just all of you just try to look away around as fast as you can, but you're not really able to pick up much of anything other than a piece of shrapnel. Scoop grabs a piece of shrapnel. The rest of you run. Nakano and Misheni, you jump in last, and then Misheni jumps in, and it's just as you finally jump into it, and you feel resistance as you jump into it, like it's like you're too big for it now.
Yeah.
And you like try to you use your know-with-all of this and try to channel that and tear it open just ever so slightly to have you come through there. You get sucked through backwards this time much faster, as it feels like you're being yanked by the center of your chest, like somebody's got you on a hook of a fishing line, and you're being just like fully recalled, and you're like as like you feel all the wind resistance up against your face as you tumble out of the well wall onto what looks like the deck of your ship that creaks, and a bunch of the crew's like, whoa, as you all tumble onto the deck, and Captain Raven's like, well, I don't rightly know what the fuck just happened, but I better have a good story for me.
Water, give us. Come on.
What day is it, Captain?
Right.
And that's where we're going to end our session.
Oh, I don't know what day it is. All right, fine.
As we're going to end our session. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Again, thank you for all of our cool content creators and music. Go ahead and check out their stuff in our video description. Check out our Patreon if you want to have early access to our vids and some of our other ancillary content, and access to our Discord thing. And if you want to listen to the Gluten Talk, which we're going to do right now, which is our post-session talk about what just happened, we'll be back next time, and as always, stay safe out there. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Gluten talk.
Gluten dog.
Gluten talk.
Talk.